Hi, welcome back to the Sugar, Spice, and Everything Nice podcast with your favorite podcast host, the hostess with the mostest, the baddest on the block, the best to ever do anything ever, nialashawn. I'm back. Per request. Now I know some of y'all who don't know me, never heard the show. It's like, girl, did nobody send for you? And maybe not too much on me, okay? Because some people did send, okay? You know, my real faithful listeners did ask that I come back and, you know, your prayers have been answered. You're welcome. Your life can go on. All is right in the world again because Sugar, Spice, and Everything Nice is back. She's here to stay. Wow, I really cannot believe that I'm doing this right now. When I tell y'all, kind of thought Sugar, Spice, and Everything Nice was dead. I had no intention of picking the mic back up. None at all. Like, at all. And then I thought about it, because first of all, it's been over a year since I made an episode. Over a year. And then I was thinking the other day, I was like, y'all, I made my first episode in January of 2022 during my spring semester, my junior year of college. I said, that's almost 2 years. In a few months, it'll be my 2-year anniversary. I said, ain't no way. Ain't no way. There's been so much time that I just have not been active with my podcast. I was like, that is crazy. I said, ain't no way time flew like that. No way time flew like that. I said, we're gonna have to pick it back up because imagine where I could have been if I would have been consistent. But you know what? We're not going to dwell on the past because she's here now. And that's all that matters. And I'm glad that you're here with me. I missed you all. I hope you missed me. Of course you did. Why would you not? But yeah, today is really just going to be a little chit chat, life update. So much has changed since you guys last heard from me. So much has changed since my first episode, since me first starting this podcast. Like, she's a completely different Nia. Oh my God. I don't even think you guys understand, like, how much has changed, how much growth, how much child. So yeah, I just really kind of want to talk about, you know, why I left, why I'm back now, and what's to come. So, you know, as your girl used to say, let's go ahead and get into the nitty and the gritty. Okay, so life update. Your girl is now a college graduate. And thank you for the applause. You know, I have a degree. Real cute, you know, no frame though, because God forbid they give you a frame for free after all the hard work, dedication, and tuition that you paid for 4 years. Which, little story time, y'all, it took me forever to get my diploma. I'm not talking about the 4 years. I'm talking about after the 4 years, after I walked across the stage, they held my diploma. Because supposedly I had like this overdue balance on my account. We're not going to get into that. But it's like, why didn't y'all tell me that before I walked across the stage? Y'all let me walk thinking I was free, thinking I was done. They said, no stink. You need to pay that bill. But it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of bad communication, and it took me over 3 months to get my diploma. I was like, USCC, we gonna always have beef because of that. And then my dad, who, you know, the one who paid for me to go to college, which we thank God every day for a bald-headed daddy, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have no degree, because who was taking out all them loans? Not me. But he told me, like, last week that they had emailed him saying that I had another balance on my account. So, well, I don't know how they're going to get that money. So y'all can go ahead and add it to the bill. Baby, you already sent me my degree. It's above me now, because I do have a couple of student loans that I have to pay back starting, y'all. I got to start paying stuff back in November. Life is getting really real. I cannot even believe it. And they're only getting $5 a month from me. I don't care. Take it or leave it. Biden and Kamala, y'all are really not even up there doing y'all jobs because I should be debt free. But we're not even going to get into that. But I was like, that money will not see the light of day. Y'all can go ahead and add it to the tab. It's not getting paid back. But yeah, she's done. And the financial aid office, who think they're going to keep hounding me about that bill, we will forever have beef. She's done. I'm done. Go find the money somewhere else. Go get one of your current students to give it to you because she's not giving it. But yes, she's done. I graduated with my Bachelor of Arts in Dance Education. Some people didn't think I could do it. Some people thought I was dumb that I was going to school for dance. And look at me now. I have a degree, okay? And I'm using it. Hello, let's get into that. She's using the degree that she earns. Yeah. But I cannot believe that I'm done. Y'all, 4 years went by so fast. Yeah, but I'm done. Y'all, and I don't miss school at all. Assignments, annoying professors. I do miss the food. The food was good. One thing about the PWI, they gonna have some good food options. But other than that, like, no, I'm glad I'm done. And your girl thought about going to grad school. That's why I understand now why they say it's real hard to go back to school after you've left. Like, if you don't keep doing it, because I have no intention of returning. I really don't. But we'll see how life moves and shakes. Your girl is now bald-headed. Get into the cuts. Yes. Anyone who really knows me, like truly knows me, has known me throughout my life, knows that bald-headed Nia is top tier Nia. The epitome of a baddie. She's here. Like, when I tell you I don't have a care in the world, just wake up, roll out of bed. I don't have no hair to do. Like, it makes life so simple. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I have been itching to get some freaking braids. So come next month, October, I will have braids in my head. I will. But I really don't see myself growing this out too much. Like, even after I get the braids, probably gonna trim it back down. Because I love bald-headed Nia. You know, the girl is a baddie if she can give with no hair on her head. And I think I'm giving. Yeah, what do y'all think? Yeah, she's cute. What else is new? Your girl is thicker now. As I'm sure you can see through the screen. Got a little extra layer of love going on around the midsection. The butt is not where I would like it to be, but it's getting a little bigger. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I never saw that I would like being this thick with the back rolls, rolling. Like, they always roll, but like, they're rolling right now. Never thought that I would like it, but honestly, I actually feel really pretty. Like, I'm embracing femininity, my body. Like, I have a woman's body. Like, you literally cannot deny that, like, at all. And it just makes me feel so beautiful. Feel super confident, everything. But I'm not gonna lie, your girl does want to wear some low-rise jeans come this fall, and especially next summer, baby. So we're gonna have to get her under control a little bit. But hey, even if I don't, I will still be putting this gut over the low-rise, and y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Like, I don't care. But your girl did buy a gym membership. Now, can we clap for that? Because let me tell you something. 2022 Nia would have never, baby, 2023, beginning of 2023 Nia would never, 2023 Nia before she graduated would have never bought a gym membership. So can we praise him for the growth? Like, it's just, it's amazing. I am a Black Card member at Planet Fitness. So listen, come rain, sleet, snow, hell, high water, I'm gonna be in that gym because, baby, I don't have $25 to just be throwing away every month. No, she's gonna be in the gym. And y'all got to keep me accountable because, if not, because I do struggle a little bit with the discipline when it comes to that. Keep me accountable. By the end of the year, we don't really see any changes. Y'all can be like, hey, friend. You said you were going to the gym. Well, I know I'm not really seeing the results. Now, not too much though, because we can definitely get into it. But, just tap me on the shoulder and be like, hey, friend. Hey, I don't know. You been using that black card or not? I don't know. I'm not seeing it. What else is new in my life? Oh my gosh, I moved. No longer live in North Carolina, which is crazy. Super crazy. Lived there my whole life, grew up there, went to school there. I'm now in Georgia, hot Atlanta, where everything is black, blackety black, blacker than black out here. It's been an amazing experience. So many great opportunities. I'm actually really happy being here. I thought I was going to be super homesick, but I'm not. It's fun. It definitely, it gives the girls what it needs to give. And I came here, hit the ground running, baby. I have 3 jobs currently. I'm using this degree. I teach at a dance studio currently. I got hired as an on-call substitute at a school. It's right down the street from me, super convenient. They have not started calling me yet. Thank God. Please, I'm not. I don't think I'm ready to be around them kids like that. Just, yes, I'm glad that school seems to have a good staff, so the teachers want to continue to come in. We love that. Because don't come knocking on my door just yet. I really don't want to sub. And I also just got hired to be a writer at a local dance magazine, which is super exciting. It's giving me, I need to have my own column. It's giving me Carrie Bradshaw, Sex in the City vibes. Let me just sit here on my cute little computer, do a story. I get to interview people, local artists and everything. It's just, I didn't even think that I would have some of these opportunities when I got here, and I'm loving it. So, like I mentioned in the beginning, I really wanted to touch on why I left doing Sugar Spice and Everything Nice, because I don't think I ever gave an explanation, which, my bad. But, I remember when I made my first episode, and I spoke to you guys, and I was just like, during the pandemic in 2020, I came to this realization that I did not want to be old, and look back over my life and realize that I had not done anything that I wanted to do. So I wanted to embark on this journey because it's something that I really wanted to do. And also how, I didn't care about who was listening, what my audience size was, all of these things. But it's I wanted to do this podcast for me. It was for myself, my growth, just me fulfilling certain things that I was interested in doing. But I think just along the way, I just kind of lost sight of that in more ways than one. But I guess for me, it just kind of got to a point where doing the podcast felt more like an obligation and less like something that I really wanted to do. I made all these promises, saying oh, you're going to get an episode every week and going to do this, going to do that. And I don't know. I guess one, I'm someone, I do like to keep my word, especially the word that I give to other people, because it's I never want to be taken as someone who doesn't. And also, I don't like quitting things that I start. I've literally, my entire life, I think there's only ever been one thing that I quit. Well, actually, that's a lie. It's been 2. But they were for good reason. But even for me, it was hard for me to come to that decision of walking away from something that I committed to. And I don't know, I guess I had put these unrealistic expectations on myself based on the expectations that I thought that my listeners had of me. Because the reality is, as someone who is a content creator, because having a podcast, that's literally what you're doing. You're making content, and there is that supply and demand. The people who are listening to you, who are supporting you, that community that you're building, they are expecting to get a product from you. And so I was a full-time student, working part-time, doing other dance things. Like, it just got to a point I just felt so drained, and it just didn't feel authentic for me to pick up the mic and talk. It's like I was just talking about stuff just to put an episode out. Like, I just was not enjoying it at all. And I remember having a conversation with my mom, back when I was thinking about stopping and just being super overwhelmed. And she was like, it may be something that you have to like take a break from. And I just really did not want to do that, because I was like, it was something that originally I really wanted to do. And I just didn't want to walk away from it. And it was hard. But I think at the time, with everything else on my plate, it just could not have been made a priority for me. And I did have to walk away. And I think sometimes, it is important for you to listen to yourself in that way and say, hey, like, it just may not be the time. Right now may not be the time. It doesn't mean that it has to be indefinite, but right now it's just not the time. And I came to peace with that. And I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about the podcast completely. Like, Sugar Spice and Errythang Nice was not on my mind at all. Okay? Like, I hadn't moved on. It was very much out of sight, out of mind. Just completely forgot that I had it. And so why I'm back now is actually because throughout this year and some change now of me not doing my show, I've actually had people who were listening to me, which I didn't even know, because, like, yes, I knew, like, my parents and a couple of my friends, like, stuff like that, who were listening, but I never really talked to these people about the show. So it's like, yeah, people are listening, supporting, whatever, but I didn't know, like, people were for real listening to my show. And it was multiple people who came to me and was just like, hey, I miss your podcast. And I was just like, what? And the person that I remember, like, that most recently said it to me, one of my listeners, Morgan, shout out to Morgan. I was at my friend Monet, her graduation party in July, and Morgan is her significant other's sister, and she was there, and she came to me, and she was just like, I used to listen to your podcast all the time. Like, you need to pick it back up. And I was like, what? Like, it threw me off so bad, y'all, because when I tell y'all I've forgotten about the podcast, I think y'all probably think I'm lying. I'm not lying. Like, I literally forgot. And then my friend Monet, she was like, yeah, no, like, you need to do it. And I was just like, baby. And I kind of, put it in the back of my head. And then since then, it's been other people who've mentioned it to me. And then I had, put this poll on my old podcast Instagram page to say, like, hey, does anybody want to listen to Sugar Spice and Errythang Nice again? Like, y'all miss it for real? And they were like, yeah. And I'm so, okay. Not me being impactful in people's lives in some way. But yeah, honestly, I just kind of prayed about it, and I was like, God, is this something I should do? Like, I just, I don't know. And I just really felt it in my spirits and just be like, yeah, like, pick it up again. Like, why not? What's the worst that could happen? And so that's why I'm here. And I'm glad I'm here. I can't believe it's been over a year, y'all. Like, that's really blowing me. It's crazy. Time it just flies. But I'm glad that I'm back now in the position that I'm in now, because, like I mentioned, so much has changed. I'm a completely different person, and I feel like I can bring something different to the podcast now. This is a rebrand, okay? I am not trying to go about things the way that I did in the past, by any means. I'm here because I feel like I'm just meant to be here. It's something about having a microphone and being in front of a camera, child. It's my destiny. But no, someone who I talked to recently, they were like, yeah, you definitely have to look for it. I said, child, you're right, I do. She gives every time. Definitely had to look. So I'm like, why would I not have this podcast? Like, come on. But yeah, I really just want to have fun with this, and I want to keep that energy the whole time. Like, I want this to be something I enjoy. I don't want it to feel like an obligation. And I really just want it to be a creative outlet. As a creative, like, I just need to get the juices out, child, some way, form, or fashion. So yeah, like, I really just want this to be like my diaries, my unhinged thoughts. I don't know. I just feel like I was placed here on this earth to help people in some way, form, or fashion. And I really feel like this is a platform to do it. Because why not, you know? Obviously, Sugar, Spice, and Errythang Night started out as a podcast about helping the 20-somethings get through life, because adulting is crazy. And we will still be helping the 20-something-year-old girlies. Also, now with me being a post-grad, like, I also want to offer, like, that aspect of it, and really just talking about the realness of life. Society's expectations, especially for women, are so unreal, and they're so unrealistic. I'm just here to let you know, you don't have to abide by those things, okay? Like, I just want to live life. Look, my vibe is just living life. Words of the wise Kourtney Kardashian. But yeah, like, I don't know. I just want the girlies to know that wherever you are, physically, mentally, emotionally, like, it's okay. And you know what? We gonna get through it together. Yes, also, something that I really wanted to implement on the show a lot more is just me talking about my spiritual beliefs. I know I've mentioned God, obviously, already in this episode, but also, like, in past episodes that I've talked about. But, you know, I feel like last year, during the summer, like, my relationship with God just completely changed in so many different ways. You know, I'm not perfect, still make plenty of mistakes, but just like the role that God has played in my life over this past year, it's just been crazy. And, you know, I just feel like if you're someone who is a believer in any way, and you're really trying to walk that life of, you know, just a life with Christ, having a relationship with God, you know, you can't not talk about him. Like, that's very much my man. But yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, I will not be up here preaching at y'all, because that's just not my style, and I'm not that kind of person. And I'm not about to act holier than thou, because no one should ever act that way. But I will share certain things and just, you know, whatever I feel like God places on my heart, because I think he does open my eyes in certain ways, and he just gives me, like, little nuggets of knowledge, and I truly believe that it is my purpose to share that. I might preach at you a little bit, but it won't be too much. So yeah, I just want to let you know this is a Jesus Stan account, and that will never change, honey. So guess what? If you don't like that, let me hold your hand while I say this. You can go ahead and log off for me. Click out, stay out. Because we love Jesus over here. We're living for the Lord. Okay? But yeah, baby, we're on a new wave. Your girl is on YouTube. Come on, y'all. I have always wanted a YouTube channel. The little girl in me is screaming right now. But yeah, recently I was trying to do the whole, like, real, like, legit content creation, and, like, the videos and all of that. Listen, it's just something about me getting up out of my bed in the morning, setting up a tripod, getting back in the bed to record myself getting out of bed, just because y'all want a morning routine. That just doesn't sit right in my spirit. It don't sit right in my spirit at all. I was like, I just don't think that kind of content is for me. So right now we're going to stick to the podcast. I have been thinking about doing vlogs, like, kind of in the back of my head, especially around the holiday times. No promises though, but right now, the sitting down, facing the camera and talking, oh baby, I can do that all day. So here's your content. But yeah, I will say though, I am really trying to figure out what kind of schedule I want to be on for you guys. Cause I know, baby, we came on Wednesdays. Baby, on Wednesdays, we listened to Suga, Spice, and Errythang Nice. Okay. And it was a weekly show. But now I'm kind of playing with the idea of being bi-weekly, playing with the idea of having a random schedule. Like I said, like I really just want this to be more of like an easygoing podcast this time around. But I'm not trying to get burnt out. And like I said, I'm not trying to get back to the place that I was that made me walk away in the beginning. So I'll definitely think about it. I'll probably ask you guys for your input as well. We will see. But yeah, I'm really excited about this new journey. I don't know exactly where it's gonna go. I don't know exactly all the topics I'll be talking about and things I'll be covering or anything like that. Just know at the end of the day, we're always gonna have fun because your girl is a vibe. And also like life is just so serious all the time. And it's like, why sit up here and be serious? I'm not gonna do that all the time. Now, I will get you together if you need to be got together. Because I need to be got together. So, but all in the spirit of love and fun and super exciting. So, I hope you guys stay on this journey. Because I won't let you down this time. Okay, I'm sorry. But, yeah. Ooh, y'all. We about to get into it. Suga, Spice, everything nice, back in effect. Ooh, yeah. I'm happy, if you can't tell. But yeah, y'all, I done talked y'all hands off long enough today. So, I'll let you leave. But in the spirit of this new journey, one thing that I just want to leave you guys with is, like I mentioned earlier, if it's something you want to start it. Whether you stick with it or not, you owe it to yourself to try. You owe it to yourself to follow your dreams and to have the dream life that you want. I will be leaving you with a Bible verse today. Ecclesiastes 11 verse 4 basically tells us that, it's no right time under the sun to do anything. And if you wait forever, you'll never get it done. So y'all hold me accountable and I'm going to be holding you accountable, The girl's got to get to the bag. And the girl's got to get to the 6-figure, self-employed, work from home, stay-at-home wife, whatever life that you want. You got to get there. Start now. Start today. Okay? Because there's no time like the present. And you'll be so happy you did. Yeah, well, that's it for today on Suga, Spice, and Errythang Nice. And I will see you guys later. Mwah.